Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. You sing.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You sing? Good.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You sing. No? You want to sing? Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You sing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You want to sing? No? No? Okay. You want to sing? What is it? You want to sing? Yeah, yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gokula Nanda Radha Gokula Nanda Radhe. Gokulananda Radha Gokulananda Radha Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Jaya Goranitai, Jaya Goranitai, Jaya Goranitai, Jaya Goranitai. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitya Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gora Hari Bol. Nitya Gora Hari Bol. Whole group Anande, Hari Hari Bol. All gurus, assembled devotees. Jaya, Haribol, thank you for joining. This is Sankirtan, right? Kirtan is glorifying the Lord, and Sankirtan is when we glorify all together. Okay? And everything we do in the temple, now we are very close to Janmashtami. Many people who here come and go, they are actually serving now, right now. So this big festival, so many other. Next week is Lord Balarama's appearance day, and then after that is Lord Krishna's appearance day. We have celebration after celebration. All of these is to bring us to this point that you were doing, chanting the Maha Mantra, glorifying the Lord by calling his names. And when we're doing it all together, that is even better. Krishna is so, so, so happy. And another Sankirtan is reading Bhagavad Gita, reading about Krishna, reading his what he says. You know, in every evening, 6 to 7, we read from Bhagavad Gita, and we try to learn something from it. And every morning, also from 7:30 to 8:30, we have Srimad Bhagavatam class, which is we read about Krishna. So today we have until 7 o'clock to together we try to understand the text 33 from chapter 3 of Bhagavad Gita. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sadresham Cheshtate Swasyaha Prakritir Jnanam Van Api Prakritim Yanti Bhutani Nigraha Kim Karishyati Satresham Cheshtate Swasyaha Prakritir Jnanavan Api Prakritim Yanti Bhutani Nigraha Kim Karishyati Sadresham Cheshtate Swasyaha Resham Cheshyate Swasyaha Prakritir Jnanavanapi Kritir Jnanavanapi Prakritim Yanti Bhutani Nigraha Kim Karishyati Satresham Cheshtate Swasyaha Prakritir Jnanavanapi Prakritim Yanti Bhutani Nigraha Kim Karishyati. Well done. None of you had the book, but you all remember. Well done. Anybody has the book or online? Do you want to repeat? It's 333. 333. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, verse 33. Yes, Karma Yoga. Well done. Yes, it's all about karma. Do you want to read, Mataji? Go on. Just read the Sanskrit. The verse, yes. Sadresham cheshtate swasyaha Prakritir jnanavanapi Prakritim yanti bhutani Nigraham kim karishyati. Jaya, beautiful. Madhiji, you want to read? Sadresham cheshtate swasya Prakritir jnanavanapi Prakritim yanti bhutani Nigraham kim karishyati. Jai Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for coming. Bhagavad Gita, yes. Chapter 3, verse 33. So 333. Anybody else wants to recite? You want to? Go on. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Okay. So repeat again. Sadresham accordingly. Chishtate tries. Swasyaha by his own. Prakritihe modes of nature. Jnanavan learned. Api although. Prakritim nature. Yanti undergo. Bhutani all living entities. Nigrahaha repression. Kim what? Karishyati can do. Translation. Even a man of knowledge acts according to his own nature. For everyone follows the nature he has acquired from the three modes. What can repression accomplish? Please repeat. Even a man of knowledge acts according to his own nature. For everyone follows the nature he has acquired from the three modes. What can repression accomplish? Purport. Unless one is situated on the transcendental platform of Krishna consciousness, he cannot get free from the influence of the modes of material nature. As it is confirmed by the Lord in the 7th chapter, 7:14. Therefore, even for the most highly educated person on the mundane plane, it is impossible to get out of the entanglement of Maya simply by theoretical knowledge or by separating the soul from the body. There are many so-called spiritualists who outwardly pose as advanced in the science, but inwardly or privately completely under particular modes of nature which they are unable to surpass. Academically, one may be very learned, but because of his long association with material nature, he is in bondage. Krishna consciousness helps one to get out of the material entanglement. Even though one may be engaged in his prescribed duties in terms of material existence, therefore, without being fully in Krishna consciousness, one should not give up his occupational duty. No one should suddenly give up his prescribed duties and become a so-called yogi or transcendentalist artificially. It is better to be situated in one's position and to try to attain Krishna consciousness under superior training. Thus one may be freed from the clutches of Krishna's Maya. I'll just do a short prayer. If you know it, please recite with me. And then we'll see if we can try to understand what Krishna and Prabhupada are telling us. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gourangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Virshabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha kalpa tarupyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Radha Gokulananda ki jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ki jaya Pranitai ki jaya. Okay, now we asked for the blessings of all the acharyas, and now I'm asking for the blessings of everybody present here. So I could say something useful for myself, and then together we can learn something. Sadresham cheshtate swasyaha prakritir jnanavannapi prakritim yanti bhutani nigraha kim karishyati. Even a man of knowledge acts according to his own nature. For everyone follows the nature he has acquired from the three modes. What can repression accomplish? Let's look at the content and see what this chapter is about. You know, chapter 3, what's the title? Karma Yoga. Yeah? Yeah. So basically, well, we all have to do something, yes? Nobody can do nothing. It's impossible. We have to do something. Everybody has some sort of activities in this material world. But there are two different results, two completely opposite results from our activity. Our activities either create bondage in this world or can, quite the opposite, liberate us. How it creates bondage? Because every act, go on.
For example, you do something every day, maybe you get used to it.
We get used to it, yes. But also, everything we do, whether good or bad, there is a reaction to it, right? You have heard about this, karma, yes. Karma, the word karma means work, means activity, but it has used in a way that, the work and the reaction of the work, everybody calls it, oh, it's your karma. Whatever happens to us, they say it's your karma. Yes, it's because something we did, and now we get the reaction of it. And that applies to all activities, whether good or bad. So in order to receive we have to receive the reaction. So therefore, we are born again. This way, we get bondage to this material world. So in order to come back, to get the reaction, whether it's a reward or a punishment, so it all happens in this material world. So when we do any activity, and how we do this, we get the reaction when we do the activities for ourselves, to please our own senses, right? We want some result from our activity, right? We want something we gain or something happens, whether to us or to our family or anything, related to us, it's all about us, and it's, in some way it's natural, in some way it's not. It's natural when we identify with the body. Yes, when we think that, okay, I am this person with this family, with this nationality, with this kind of career or education and all that. So I'm doing this. So, whether it's whatever activity we do, and the result, whether it's on the form of salary, whether it's in the form of some praise, whether it's a form of getting something out of it, you're right? We do it all, for ourselves. So in this way, there's always a reaction to our activities. Now, but there is another way. Our activity can also liberate us. What does liberate us means? Means not being born again, not being get caught in the cycle of birth and death, right? Being liberated from that and not being born again in the material world, not get another material body. This way, our activity, if we do it in a particular way, it can liberate us. What is that particular way? How we can do our activities so it will liberate us?
Thinking of Krishna while doing those activities.
Say again?
Thinking of Krishna while doing those activities.
Wow, Hari Bol. What's your name? Udav. Very good. Udav said that if we do our activity and think about Krishna while we're doing it, and that could liberate us. Okay. So, anybody else wants to add to that? Any other ideas? How our activities, our day-to-day activities, normal activities, can liberate us?
When we don't expect any result out of it. We do it for the pleasure of Krishna, basically what he said.
Yes.
We don't expect any result, or not for the purpose of satisfying someone or a body. We try to please Krishna.
Very good. Yes. What's your name, Mataji? Uma. Okay. Uma Mataji said, when we do our activities, but we don't expect anything for ourselves. We don't expect any results. And we do it basically to please Krishna. And in some way, it's the same as what Uddhav.
Yeah, slightly like Dharma. It is Dharma, right?
Dharma.
You do your duty.
You do your duty. Yes. Ye-
Other thing give the result to Krishna.
Yes. So we are we do that activity. We think about Krishna while we're doing it, and if there is a result, we don't want to reject the result. But if there is a result, we offer it to Krishna, or even from the beginning we did. Okay, Krishna, I'm doing this to please you. Yes. Wow, your grandma is teaching you so well. And in fact, this is what Prabhupada told us at the end of his purport. What did he say? He said that we need to get Krishna conscious training under superior training. We need to attain Krishna consciousness under superior training. Of course, our superior training is our guru, but we have so many gurus before our Diksha gurus. So it starts from the parents, grandparents, the teachers, so many Shiksha gurus we have. So yes, we need to learn about Krishna. Oh, so he's teaching you? Yes. Wow. Okay, this will be our secret, okay? Great, wonderful. And I'm sure Balarama learns from your grandmother as well. Oh, I learned a lot from them. Yes, perfect. So, when we do our activities to please ourselves, Then we need to be born again, get another material body. So that creates bondage. The same activity, if it's done for the pleasure of Krishna, then that could liberate us. First, that activity has no reaction, but also it's so pleasing to Krishna, because when we do activity to please Krishna, that basically means surrender. You are surrendering to Krishna. And when we surrender to Krishna, what happens? All the reactions of our activities are gone. He steals them. He steals all our karma. Say again? Yes, yes, perfect. So, so by acting for the pleasure of the Supreme without selfish motives, one can be liberated from the law of karma, action and reaction, and attain transcendental knowledge of the self and the Supreme. So we will learn. Now the verse is saying something kind of addition, how we need to do. Okay, that's the aim. The aim of the activity is to do it to please Krishna. But there are we need to have some preparations also, to be able to do the activities for Krishna. The verse says, even a man of knowledge acts according to his own nature, for everyone follows the nature he has acquired from the three modes. One can repression accomplish. He says, do whatever is in your nature, right? But, so we can't force ourselves to do something that it's not in our nature. Okay, when something is necessary, even though it's not in our nature, we will do it. But generally, it's advised that, okay, somebody likes to teach, somebody likes to do labor work, somebody likes to, do business, somebody likes agriculture, somebody likes admin and politics and management and all that. You want to say something? So Krishna is not saying that, oh, no, give up all of these. Come and, do pujari or do this, like that. And some people, it's in their nature, just particular services in the temple. But he says, do whatever you like to do and whatever you are good at doing. But, like Ud said, remember Krishna. Give all the results to Krishna. Do it for his pleasure. Do it in such a way. First, do what Krishna likes you to do, and also do it in such a way which is pleasing to Krishna. So, in this way, we will be pleased also. We will be happy. Krishna doesn't mean that, oh, do everything for me, forget about yourself. He said, I will please you. I give satisfaction to you. And that would be the real satisfaction. Why? Because he is a spirit, we are a spirit. He will satisfy our soul. He will satisfy our spirit. And that is the real and, eternal happiness. So Prabhupada says, but it's all good to know these, but coming to action, we find difficulty. We are busy, doing our own job, although, Krishna completely goes out of our mind. We are dealing with customers, with goods, with some management, and so many things which apparently has nothing to do with Krishna consciousness, right? So what do we do? How can we remember Krishna? How can we offer our activities to Krishna? How can we please him? Which the activity doesn't look anything like devotional activities. Prabhupada says, unless one is situated on the transcendental platform of Krishna consciousness, he cannot get free from the influence of the modes of material nature, as it is confirmed by the Lord in the 7th chapter, 7:14. So let's see what 7:14 says. Here, Prabhupada says, okay, we need to do, Krishna says we need to do what is in our nature, but the modes of nature are so strong. You've seen this picture of these 3 puppeteers, holding all the strings and just moving. This is how much we are influenced by the modes of material nature. It's just like they are moving us. And Krishna confirms in 7:14, which Prabhupada reminds us. What does he say? Read it, read it, read it. Beautiful, didn't he so beautifully? So this divine energy of mind, consisting of the 3 modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. Right? So he says, by yourself, you can't do it. By ourselves, okay, we make the endeavor as much as we can to avoid, the influence, so many things, the food we eat, the work we do, the clothes we wear, the place we go, we try to do it as much in the mode of goodness and not be influenced, by these modes of nature, but still, Krishna says, by yourselves, it's very, very difficult. He said, we need his help. We need his help, and he can free us from the influence of material world, the modes of material nature, if we surrender to him. And in fact, Prabhupada you've heard the example of the footprint of the cow, the water in the footprint of the cow. He says, without Krishna crossing overcoming these modes of material nature, it's like you want to cross the ocean. Just look at the ocean and you give up. You say, oh, I can't do it. I don't, how can we cross the ocean by swimming? It's not possible, right? But if we have a good boat, right, a strong boat with a good captain, then we get on that, then that captain, in that strong boat, it will cross us. And he says, if we do that, that ocean becomes like a footprint of a calf. We just, jump over it. That's how easy it becomes if we surrender to Krishna. So Prabhupada continues, therefore, even for the most highly educated person on the mundane plane, it is impossible to get out of the entanglement of Maya simply by theoretical knowledge or by separating the soul from the body. Prabhupada says, forget about material knowledge. Material knowledge will not help us at all. He says even spiritual knowledge, even knowing about the soul and the body, that we're not the body, we are a spirit soul, just knowing it theoretically, it's not going to help us unless we surrender to Krishna, unless we understand that, okay, I am the soul, I'm not the body, I am the soul, but I am a small soul, part and parcel of the Supreme Soul, and my real dharma, my real duty is to serve the Supreme Soul, right? And so when we understand that, when we act upon that, then we are able to cross this huge ocean. Then Krishna will help us. we want that, and we understand this, our position, you know, in relation to Krishna, then we, you know, when we understand our position as the servant, by serving, Krishna is so pleased and he comes and helps us, but also serving is also asking, you know, for help also. What is the main service for us? Chanting the Maha Mantra, yes? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. These are three names. Krishna means what? All attractive. Hari, Radharani is the internal energy of Krishna, and Rama, the source of all pleasure, the reservoir of all pleasure. So we are calling his name. So when we call somebody's name, what happens? When you call your mom's name, your grandma's, what happens? She comes. She immediately, well, yes, what was it? What was it? What did you want? Right? Normally, when you call somebody, they come. So the same with Krishna. When we call Krishna, he's present. Immediately, he's present. Now, what do we do? What do we do when he comes? When you call your mom or your dad or your friend, when they come, two things we can do. We either ask something from them, or can you do this for me, or give me this something, which is okay. They are happy. They want to please us. But there's another thing we can do also. What can we do when your loved one comes? We can say, what can I do for you? Yes? What can I give you? And their heart melts. You know, if you say that to your grandma, you know, you call your grandma and she comes, normally we want something from grandma, yeah? But if you for once, you say, Grandma, what can I do for you? You know, do you need anything? Can I give you anything? Oh, imagine how she feels. Her heart melts and she says, oh, nothing, don't worry. You tell me what you want. Yes? But, you know, imagine, you know, the relationship is made there, right? So the same with Krishna. We call his name, and he comes, and we say, what can I do for Krishna? How can I serve you?
I had the verse, and I read it too. It says,
Kalo Nasteva Gatir Anyatam. Yes. Harinama Eva Kevalam. Kalo Nasteva Gatir Anyatam. Do you know the meaning? Chanting, you know, calling the name of the Hari, Harinama. There is no other way except calling his name. That's the way. And we're going to open the curtains soon, and you can all call his name. Harinama, Eva Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva Gatir Anyatam. Bhagavad Gita ki jaya. Symbol committees ki jaya.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing. Hare Krishna.
I just hold in my hand. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We are going to sing the Gaur Arati. It's up here. Everybody can follow, please. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki jai. Shri Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ji ki jai. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jiva Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande Arati ko Shobha. Ratna Simhasani Krishna prastaya bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswati Devai Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pashatari Satarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasati Gaur Bhaktivedanta Chaitanya Nityananda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasati Gaur Bhaktivedanta Chaitanya Nityananda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Shri Radhe. Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Gora Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Please, can you bow down? We are going to recite the Premadvani. Jai Om Vishnupad, Paramahans Vajakacharya, Ashtota Sachma Bhakti, Abhay Charan Shri Prabhupada ki. Jai Om Vishnupad, Paramahans Vajakacharya, Ashtota Sachma Bhakti, Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj ki. ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Shyam Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan ki. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki, Mayapur Dham ki, Jagannath Puri Dham ki, Ayodhya Puri Dham ki, Mathura Puri Dham ki, Navdeep Dham ki, Ganga Mai ki, Jamuna Mai ki, Bhakti Devi ki, Tulsi Devi ki, Shri Brihat Mridanga ki, Transcendental Buddhist Vision ki, Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki, Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrind ki, Shama Bhakta Veda Vrind ki, ISKCON Vartaman Guru Vrind ki, Gau Mata ki, Gaura Premanandi. All glory to the assembled devotees, all glory to the assembled devotees, all glory to the assembled devotees, all glory to Gurus and Gauranga, all glory to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Please, can you sit down for a few minutes? We're going to sing the Nashinga prayer for our protection. Thank you. Namaste Narasimhaya. Keshavadita Nahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Yeah, no, I know. That's why